One of the most common questions I get asked is, what is one thing I could do to make my scenes better? And my answer is very simple. Start your scenes stronger. Now, the most follow-up question is, how do I start my scenes stronger? For me, starting a scene stronger is all about energizing that first moment. So today, I'm going to share 5 of my favorite ways for energizing that first moment and getting your scene off to a great start. Let's begin. So what are we fighting against? We're fighting against that low energy first moment where we're just kind of pussyfooting around, waiting to see kind of what the scene ends up being. But can't we play slow? Yes, of course we can play slow. But even playing slow, that first moment needs to be energized. So let's get to the tips. I stacked today's tips from the easiest and most accessible up to ones I think are a little bit more advanced. My first tip is this, a strong emotion. And there's 2 ways to play this. I can give myself the strong emotion, or I can give my partner that strong emotion. Now, let's be clear. A strong emotion doesn't necessarily mean a loud emotion. It doesn't mean you have to yell and scream and all that kind of crazy stuff. If I give myself the emotion of happy, I may not yell and scream about it. I may just come in energized from the inside of being happy, but that energy is going to help me make better, more interesting, and more fun choices and help that scene start off stronger. If I give it to my partner, they're going to have something to play. I'm going to have something to help them play, and it's going to inform their choices moving forward as well, and that's going to help the scene too. Second, engage the wearer. This simply means coming in and touching something in the space. By doing this, you are energizing the first moment by being alive and doing something in the where. I'm sure you've all seen or been in that scene where players just come in and sort of wander around the space for a little bit, or even stand stock still like a mannequin waiting for that scene to begin. If we come in and engage the wearer, we are going to be alive and already making decisions in the scene. And those 2 things are going to work towards our goal of energizing that first moment of the scene. Third, give a big playable gift. Now, earlier we talked about giving an emotion, and an emotion can be a big playable gift, but a big playable gift can also be a point of view, like you have a problem with authority, or you're too nice to people all the time. Or it could be a big offer about their character, like, come right in, Madam President, or Dr. Chaos, my old nemesis. I should have known that you'd be here, right? Already we're starting super energized. Any of these big playable gifts give your partner something to do and you something to build on. And they also establish a connection between you and your partner. All of these things work together to energize that first moment and power that scene forward. If I stopped here, you would already have so many tools to start your scene stronger. But I have 2 more. But as I said, I think they are a little bit more advanced. So buckle up. Here we go. Number 4, where are you coming from? And this simply means that your character is alive and doing something before they enter the stage, right? Let's say we see your partner on stage and we know they're in a kitchen. Now, you can just enter the kitchen and be done with it. Or you could be coming from somewhere. Maybe I just came home from work where I got fired. That's going to bring some energy into the scene. Maybe I come from the backyard where I was just mowing the lawn. That's going to bring some energy into the scene. Or maybe I come in from the bedroom where I literally just woke up. That's going to bring a different kind of energy into the scene. All of those things, all that life off stage that comes on stage is bringing some energy into the scene and energizing that first crucial moment. And number 5, start in the middle of a line or a scene. Okay, and this is like a level up of the previous one where me and my partner are entering sort of at the same time, like maybe when we're editing a scene, but we are bringing the end of a previous scene that the audience hasn't seen, that no one's seen, that we were living off stage, having this going on, and we are ending the scene or ending the line on stage. I will give you a perfect example of how this works. One time I was doing a show and Dave Rosowski and I were on the side and we edited a scene at the same time. His opening line was, "Don't come into the bathroom. I'm mad at you. I don't want to talk to you." Right? So there was clearly something that had been happening off stage. We didn't necessarily know what it was, but we knew that he was mad and that he had a problem and didn't want me to come in. So I came into that, he came in with that energy. I came in with like a sort of a complimentary energy, and we worked it out. But that first moment of the scene was energized. It wasn't like sort of figuring out that we were having a fight. It wasn't sort of figuring out where we were. He just said those things at the beginning. It also had an emotion in it for him. It had a location in it. It had so many things in that line, right? But we were bringing in the end of something that was happening off stage. And so that first moment was so energized. Now you have 5 tools for starting your scene stronger, but once they're started stronger, you're going to want to play them stronger. And that's probably going to involve using the game of the scene. And I did a whole video about that right here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.